We all have our favourite camping spots, myself included, and sometimes it doesn't take much to turn everyone's camping mecca into an antisocial playground where the law doesn't seem to apply. Is that what van life is all about? Am I missing a trick or something? I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to stay here. And as it turns out, I'd rather stay in an apparently haunted woods than stay at my all-time favourite spot because of one group of people. Such a shame. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably the busiest I've ever seen this place. So I've come down to Prevost Sands. You all remember it because it's actually where I had my first ever camp out in the original Vivaro about 3 years ago. I normally don't come here this time of year. I would normally come here in the spring or the autumn or even the winter, but very rarely in the school summer holidays time because it gets packed. But like everywhere in Cornwall during August, everywhere that I went was pretty busy. I've just literally paid £12 to stay here for 24 hours, but I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to stay here. I'm parked right next to a large camper van where they've got seats outside, and it literally just stinks of weed. Do people not realise that when they smoke cannabis, like you can smell it like from a mile away? If we look at the water behind me, it's definitely not surfing conditions, but I might go for a cheeky snorkel. I mean, Prevost Sands is normally quite good for surfing. There is absolutely no surf here. And if I'm going to go snorkeling, I might as well go somewhere a little bit more scenic, and plus they're outside smoking weed. I just want to get out of here, to be honest. So I don't normally start these videos so negative, do I? But I'm just not feeling it here at the moment. I mean, it's absolutely fine if you smoke weed yourself, then it's fine. But if you don't smoke weed, then it actually stinks. So I'm gonna move. The immune system basically. So that is £12 I'll never see again. Never mind. I'm thinking we're going to head down to Marazine. I'll go for a quick dip in the sea there, and then after that I'll just reassess where I'm going to stay tonight. Funny thing is as well, when I drove off, the people next to me put their thumb up at me, so they probably heard what I was saying. Couldn't care less. At the end of the day, I don't want to smell your weed. I don't want that smell coming into my van. So I'm going to move on. Okay, so I've paid to park here for 3 hours. If any of you are actually thinking, well Sean, why don't you just stay where you're parked now? You know, surely you can stay there the night. It's a lovely car park. We've got a little bit of a view of the sea. But the answer is, you can't. I mean, I suppose that's what you get. You know, you pay £12 to stay somewhere, which isn't officially a campsite. It's literally just a car park that allows you to stay in your van overnight, and you know, people are going to just do what they want. It's not like it's patrolled by like, you know, campsite wardens or anything like that. It's literally just a free-for-all. So yeah, you know, if you're the sort of person that wants to go to these places and smoke weed, then that's absolutely fine. But for the rest of us, you know, we don't really want to smell that. But anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about that now, and I'm going to go get in the water. Doesn't really look like fantastic snorkeling conditions. It's a lot choppier here than it was at Prey Sands just now.
I don't mind. No, I better not, 'cause I've got a bit of a cold. Okay. Nice to see you.
How's it going, alright? Do you have anything you want to say to the world?
To say
Yeah.
happy summer.
Happy summer. It's funny because I was just complaining about summer down here, so good to see you.
Thank you.
Everything happens for a reason. If I hadn't left Prey Sands and come to Marazion, I wouldn't have bumped into those subscribers. Lovely to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Tell me to calm down. Look all around us here. Fall. It's easy to see from down here. Fall not swinging in the warrior's one.
Hello, seagulls! So I've been out to these rocks before because they're always covered in seagull. I call them the Jackson Pollock rocks. So after all that negativity on my part, obviously, this is just what I needed, just to get back out, reset, and enjoy the rest of this camp out tonight. Still have, oh, what's that? Oh, it's seaweed. Oh, I thought it might have been a jellyfish. Still haven't decided where I'm going to stay tonight, but there's still plenty of options. The sun is out, the sea is warm. What is there to complain about? Right, well, I've accomplished my bit of exercise for the day, swimming all the way out here. I think I'm going to head back in. Goodbye, goodbye, Jackson Pollock rocks, goodbye seagulls. I have no idea what the time is, but I'm thinking we need to go back to the van because I'm getting hungry. So, let's go. So now that I feel better, I'm going to take my non-alcoholic beer and go enjoy it down on the beach. Well, I say alcohol-free beer, it's actually a cider, but still tastes fine. Now I get asked this all the time because whenever I come out on these stealth camps, I always drink non-alcoholic beer. But I do drink regular beer when I'm at home. And what better way to introduce this week's sponsor, Beer 52. And my friends over at Beer 52 are offering you a free case of 8 new and exclusive beers you won't find anywhere else. Simply go to www.beer52.com/Sundays and just cover the £5.95 postage to get 8 unique beers delivered right to your door. Beer 52 are on an adventure to find the best beers across the planet. This month they're showcasing the world's best independent breweries with an exclusive selection of beers from 8 different countries, including Germany, Belgium, and the USA. If you don't like darker beer, just choose the light case. Take this Smash Idaho 7 from Dogma Brewery. It was a little bit lively on the open, but I'm not surprised. It's come all the way from Serbia. Don't judge me on my pour, it's been a long time since I've done any bar work. The Pilsner malt of this one actually gives it a bit of a malty backbone, but the flavour is primarily hops, which is normally the sort of beer that I would go for. And because they use Idaho 7 pellets in the brewing, that's probably where it got its name from. You can really taste the flavour of citrus, sweet and tropical fruits. And don't forget, you also get a couple of tasty snacks. In my case, I got some sea salted pretzels and some sizzling, spicy, crunchy corn nibbles. You also get to learn about all the fantastic breweries featured in this case with the award-winning Ferment magazine. And even if after all of that you're still unsatisfied, you can simply pause or cancel at any time. So that's www.beer52.com/Sundays to claim your free case of insanely good beers. That's beer52.com/Sundays. Thank you so much for Beer 52 for sponsoring today's video. It is nearly 6 o'clock. My parking is about to run out, so I think it's time to go find somewhere to park up for the night. Probably in just a lay-by somewhere. Just driven past 2 lay-bys and both of them were packed full of camper vans, so after about an hour of driving around to all my favourite little stop-offs, I couldn't find anywhere to stay, but I finally found a nice, fairly quiet little woodland sort of area to park up. I know for a fact I probably shouldn't be parking here for the night, but you know, I didn't really have a lot of choice left, so right. But as I'm now settled and I've got somewhere to stay, this evening for dinner we're having chicken burgers. I'm just going to put them in the air fryer, nice and easy. I mean, I'm not really sure you can get much more peaceful than this. The road here is a little bit noisy, but not too bad. But as the night goes on and people go to bed, then I think that road will be pretty quiet, so I'm not really concerned. Well, I mean, why would I be concerned? This is absolutely lovely. Nice. I mean, I'm not being funny, but look how good this looks. It's going to be way too hot, isn't it? Yep, that was pretty filling. Okay, so now that dinner's done, I am thinking I do want to go for a nice little wander in the woods at night time. I mean, Last time I did that, someone said that I was a 10-year-old, so I might as well live up to people's expectations. But where I am staying, it's supposed to be haunted here, so, you know, I might as well go for a wander in the woods in a bit. We've still got a couple of hours to kill until the sun goes down, so I'm going to chill out, watch some YouTube, and then we'll head out in the woods once the sun goes down. Okay, it is officially night time. I haven't turned the lights on in the van because I haven't put the curtains across yet, so I've got my torch. Let's go into the woods. This is pretty spooky. Something about the sound of crows which makes it just so much worse. I don't know why I'm trying to freak myself out like this, because I've got to sleep here tonight. Here's the thing, there's just there's a lot of noises, there's a lot of things, like almost like acorns falling out of the trees, but it's freaking me out. It's like it's all around me. Okay, this is really freaky now. As brave as I think I'm being, I think I need to go back to the van. I mean, maybe the reason why this park up's so quiet is because it's a little bit spooky. You can call me a wimp if you want, but like, you know, you either believe in ghosts or you don't. And the woods at night on your own in the dark is a little bit creepy. Right, well, I'm going to get into bed because I've got to get up really early tomorrow and make a move before the rangers get here and have a go at me in the morning. Up early, out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. I actually slept really well here, so quiet. Didn't wake up with any ghosts sat on my legs or anything, so that was good. But yeah, like I said, it's nice and early, so I think I'm just going to get out of here. It does look like I was joined by another camper van in the night. Either that or they just pulled up this morning to walk their dog or something. Do not know, but I might not have been the only van parked here last night. Right, let's get out of here. Ugh. That actually turned out to be a bit of a fun adventure considering I didn't end up staying where I wanted to, but I managed to get in the sea and I still managed to go for a nice nighttime walk in the scary woods. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this little disjointed adventure, but we got there in the end. Thank you to everyone who keeps supporting the channel through buying me a beer through the link in the description, and also through everyone that supports me on Patreon. But other than that, I'll see you next week. Cheers! Bye! Spooky woods.